You may like the look of a guitar, but the look isn't really what gives it its character. So before you even start thinking about body shapes or colours, you need to decide what sound you want. And for that, you need to understand the guitar's pickups. Perhaps the most well-known pickups are single coils, and they are synonymous with the Fender Stratocaster sound. Single coil pickups were on some of the first electric guitars, so they've been around for years and have that bright, clean sound with lots of punch. This makes them the perfect pickup for guitarists who want to play in genres like pop, low-gain rock, or even country, and have been used by countless guitarists over the years. So let's have a listen to see what they sound like. Nowadays, on models such as Fender's Player Plus series, you can get noiseless versions of these pickups for a cleaner output, unlike the original versions, which were quite sensitive. This meant that things like lights, TVs, or even the amp you were using could cause unwanted interference. All of this interference then translated into a hum, and that's why the humbucker came about. The humbucker is essentially two single coil pickups that are wired up together so that they cancel out any of that unwanted noise. As well as eliminating any hum, this pickup design also provides a thicker, warmer sound when compared to the single coil. And it's because of these qualities, the humbucker is the pickup that tends to be used in heavier genres, as the tone generated works really well for added overdrive or distortion. Most guitars will tend to use some combination of these pickups, so let's have a look at some of the most popular configurations and see what you can expect from each setup. If you like the sound of single coils but want something with a little bit more kick for use with overdrive or distortion, then you might want to think about the HSS configuration. HSS stands for humbucker and two single coils. The humbucker is in the bridge position and basically means that you can add more growl to your sound whilst retaining the qualities of the single coil pickups in the other positions. This is quite a popular setup as it's going to make your solos stand out a bit more whilst adding greater tonal variety to your sound. So let's have a listen. The next configuration is the HSH setup. This one gives you a humbucker in the bridge and neck and a single coil in the middle position. Having this setup means the humbuckers are going to dominate the sound. They're going to bring added power and capability for handling higher gain. But having the single coil in the middle is still giving you the option of mixing in that bright tone for added flexibility so that your sound can find its place within a mix. This setup is great for players who need power and tonal variety. The last configuration is the HH setup. This configuration gives you two humbuckers, which are going to give you that big, warm tone that can handle different types of overdrive and distortion. This is why genres such as rock, metal, and anything else that wants that high gain sound tend to use guitars with humbuckers. But it's not just these sorts of sounds that humbuckers are good for, it's also great for warm tones needed for jazz playing. So if you find yourself looking to play either of those genres, then it's certainly worth trying out a guitar with this pickup configuration. The most famous configuration is the triple S configuration, but what does that mean? Well, each S indicates a single coil pickup, so triple S means that there are 3 single coil pickups in the guitar body. One is usually placed at the bridge of the guitar, one at the neck, with the third being placed in the middle of those two. This configuration gives you a variety of sounds to play around with and is perfect to use in genres that you don't want to add too much gain to. So let's see what sort of sounds you can get from the different positions in this configuration. And that's it. Now you know the difference between a humbucker and a single coil and what difference they can make. And hopefully you'll have some idea of the pickup configurations you should be looking out for when buying a guitar. For more guitar hints, tips and explanations, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.